Front, the Tesso Achilles tire. Got that HGK body kit, the Eurofighter. A lot of them being debuted here this weekend as Eve brings it all the way back to that front clip. Third zone, Chelsea Denofa, that gold nose in the rear view mirror of Meyer. Well executed by Meyer, man, to be quite honest. Good pace there from Ryan Turk, leaving about the same time. Chelsea Denofa filling all of that first outside zone, transitioning into two. Ryan Turk center punching that inside clip. Big wide, big angle from Chelsea Denofa, and Ryan Turk gets choked up a little bit, but still stays in it. Nation, same drift time, same drift channel. Ryan Turk transitions into that second outer zone. Chelsea Denofa looks like he is keeping the pace. Both of them taking out that front clip. Ryan Turk obviously leading, so he takes it, removes it out of the way, and here comes Chelsea Denofa. Oh man, that outside zone 4 is just the Denofa into that first outside zone. Ryan Turk in the chase position. Takes a little bit of shallower line there, Ryan Turk, as Denofa into the second outside zone. Turk doesn't get out to that second outside zone, does take out that first front clip. Chelsea Denofa throws up some dirt. Now, the all too ominous, oh, Denofa loops it independently, Ryan. And maybe forcing him to make a mistake out front, but he gets that clean air, and there it is. That's exactly what I expected from Chelsea Denofa, but Ryan Turk says he needs to be aggressive, calm your nerves, get through the course. If you put it in the right places, you will survive to see going into the grade 8, and Ryan, it looks like that is the case. I think Chelsea Denofa, and he knows Chelsea Denofa is a wild driver as well. These guys are going to turn it up all the way, leave it all out here on the track, I guarantee. And here's Denofa. It looks like he's finding his way. Ryan Little trying to chase him down here in that Power Stop GT Radial 350Z, and Chelsea Denofa filling all that outside zone. The BC Racing going for gold, gold like his nose. As that BC Racing Nitto timing. Chelsea Denofa in that Ford Mustang RTR. He is ready to rowdy. He said he's changing things. He broke his shifter yesterday. I'm sure it's welded back on. Everything's all good, baby. Here we go. Around that first front clip, first and only. Now to that third outside zone. Into that final outside zone. Who's going to bring it? Mustang RTR Spec 5D will give chase, initiating in that first outside zone, transitioning in the second outside zone, approaching that first inside clip, dialed in, both of them avoiding it, not even hitting it, filling that third outside zone, and now into that final fourth outside zone. And Chelsea Denofa overshoots, does exceed. Denofa initiates into that first outer zone. Big angle, there's the three-wheel motion. Haven't seen that in quite some time. A plume of smoke coming off Chelsea's vehicle. Big wide swing for Chelsea Denofa. Chris Forsberg comes back, punts that center front clip, and now in that last outer zone, Chris Forsberg applying the pressure, makes some noise. Woo! I was like, a little flick there from Denofa. Big angle from Chelsea out front. Chris Forsberg falling back quite a bit, maybe getting lost in the smoke. A tighter line there from Forsberg, way shallow on that front clip from Chris. Denofa filling all that third outside zone. And here comes Chris on that fourth, and he loses it. Oh, look at Essa, steps up, rises to the occasion. Oh, but then he steps off the course just a little bit here. The Achilles tires dipping in, and there we go, wrapping around. There's that line, first off from Chelsea, but a lot of the drivers adapting to it. Looks like Michael Essa quite a bit of distance now. Chelsea Denofa cave. Woo, pedal Commander Corvette. And Chelsea Denofa chasing him down. The gold nose in the rear view. The HGK body kit swinging around. As Chelsea, look at the proximity of Denofa, comes around. Wow, Matt Field getting really tight to that wall line on that flick from both these guys with a lot of bravado. And talk about it, look at, man, Pedal Commander, he is throwing it on the pedal. Talk about a brick. Woo, Doctor, look at this. Yes, sir. Hitting all the outside zone. Oh, Matt Field going out on top. Odie Bakshis initiates in that first outer zone. A little bit of a gap there. Chelsea maybe give himself a little bit of room. You can't give Odie that room because you know how good his chase job goes. Neither of them hitting that front flip into that final outside zone. Let's turn it to 11. 47, heart rate that we can get. Good, clean, sterile surgeons of the track right now, Ryan. Technology company on the side of his 350Z. And Chelsea Denofa quickly throws that back end on the wall. Alec Robbins, you can see lacking the, oh, and there is Robbins, like we said, aggressive, but it ends up biting him. He has to shut it down. Chelsea Denofa continues on, bringing around that front clip. Haven't seen that passenger side yet. There goes Denofa through the course, sticking out of that of the Z. See how Robbins handles it. He's at a deficit. He knows he needs to throw down. Look at Denofa inching his way closer to the Z, but Alec Robbins staying in it. Oh, buddy. Looks like definitely 2 tires off. We'll have to take a look at the replay. Transitioning now into that front clip. And bringing it on home is Robbins and Denofa riding the edge vehicles. Here we go. Dio Shihara into the bank. Transitions in. Chelsea Denofa in the chase position. Whoa, look at that. Reeling him in. And Dio Shihara with massive angle. See how they come into the power alley into that second outside zone. Both of them filling it up. Chelsea Denofa lunging towards the BRZ. You can see that gold nose just blending in with the gold wheels of Dio Shihara. And there it is, no strikes. Rolling cold there, Chelsea Denofa. And Dio Shihara, look at that, you can see great proximity. Man, Chelsea is flying through the bank, massive contact there. Wow, actually not as bad as I thought on first glance. That looked pretty bad, but Dio Shihara stays into it. That could have gone really south, really quick. As Chelsea powers on through.
I think it was directly Toyota's one with Osbo, and now Ken Gucci unfortunately not making it to the line.
Such a bummer for Gooch, but let's lay out, let's listen to Chelsea Denofa, our winner at round 2 in St. Louis, and the RTR Professional Funhammer team getting the overall win yesterday. Here's Chelsea Denofa. See how Chelsea Denofa handles this FD rookie. Wow. Oh, Chelsea Denofa getting into the wall, shredding some parts, but flying through the bank. Absolutely ripping. That could have been absolutely tragic for him as Masayama slides his way into the, almost into the side of Chelsea. Wow, Chelsea really getting that car. Masayama out front initiating. And that Buy Now Japan S15 Silvia, Chelsea Denofa hanging with him, keeping the same amount of distance. Could get a little closer here. I mean, he's definitely close, but as they go into that power alley, Masayama fills both those outside zones of the power alley, tight to that front clip, and deep in that outside zone. We have Gittin and Denofa going against each other in the final 4. Chelsea quickly getting right to angle there. Nice job by Denofa. Taylor Hull kicking back a little bit here. See a quick little yank of the handbrake. Hank of the handbrake, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Into that final outside zone by Chelsea, and Taylor Hull kicking back there. Side of that ATSB. Look at that, Taylor keeping it consistent. Chelsea definitely needs to be a little higher on that bank. Good proximity here coming out of the power alley. Watch this thing grip up. Taylor knows he needs to throw down, bringing it all the way through the power alley. Taylor Hull's not backing down at all. Whoa, buddy, look at that. Woo! That looks precarious, but it took. Denofa has taken out the boss before. Here we go, Denofa initiating the gold nose versus the chrome nose. Oh, both of them go into the wall. Oh, Denofa. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I think it was Denofa first. Oh.
Here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. initiates. High on the bank is Vaughn. He's got the advantage.
Oh, no, Chelsea.
Whoa, buddy. Vaughn hammering down Chelsea. Getting loose. As Vaughn brings it into that second outside zone through the power alley. He's got the clean air. No big deal. Continues on through the course. Wraps it around. Puts a bow on it, and there you go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. is going to go to the finals, including Chelsea Denofa's gold nose Ford Mustang. Going right into it. Chelsea Denofa slams it down. Ryan Turk right there. Ryan Turk some shimming there in the chase position. Keeps that proximity massive. Oh, we got no tire on that front left. Chelsea Denofa has no tire on that front left. That is an incomplete there. And
that's a wrap.
And that's a wrap, son.
That's a wrap.
So Ryan Turk will get third place because he doesn't have a competition timeout. The tire. Outside zone. Now coming to that first front flip. There goes Denofa and Osbo. A little bit of distance between them. Now going to that third outside zone. Look at Osbo jumping way up there. Weird flex, but okay as he continues on. Denofa, massive angle there. Weird line there from Osbo. Not Osbo-esque, if I may, out of Seattle. Oh, an early initiation from Chelsea Denofa. That was really weird. I'm about to look at that, the instant replay. Now coming to the power alley. Look at, and we got contact.
Oh,
wow.
Man, Denofa. Oh.
Denofa goes hard into Osbo, and oh man.
We are seeing drivers make mistakes when they really don't need to. And at first pass, it looks like Denofa may have bit off a bit more.
Is a talented driver. Love seeing him step up here in the competition. Chelsea Denofa whipping past that front flip into that second outside zone that Justin Pollock was just talking about. Now into the third outside zone. Ooh, look at that separation there. You can see Chelsea Denofa bringing to that, spacing them up, making sure they're tight for tandem. Now past that first inside flip out to the second outside zone. Now Rome goes into that third outside zone, and there it is. So you can see the cars gripping up. Seems that maybe the asphalt a little cooler. Chelsea Denofa giving chase. Ooh, almost a contact there. Big initiation there from Frederick Osbo. Nasty snap into that front flip. Now coming to the third outside zone and that sweeper. Look at Chelsea Denofa, the gold nose right there. Shining, woo! Wait! Look at that, both these guys hitting switches. Yo, getting into the dirt.
That was really unexpected,
was wild.
Super unexpected. My first take was, did Osbo go off first?
Yeah.
That was my first.
He's going to be going against his RTR brother, Von Gittin Jr. Chelsea Denofa initiates in that first outside zone, wrapping it around that front flip into that second outside zone through the power alley. How is Freddie going to fare? All right, through that last outside zone. Clean as a whistle there, Ryan.
Yeah, and it's pretty clear what's going to happen.
Vaughn going in. Whoa, look at Chelsea.
He did it again.
Oh, wow. Chelsea Denofa going for it, but then has to back off. Oh, wow, look at this. We are losing body parts. We are seeing a bunch of shrapnel just flying off of these Ford Mustangs, bringing around that final outside zone. Ryan, wow, look at that. Ripping out of the box. Von Gittin Jr. taking out that front flip, now transitioning into that big sweeper. Massive angle from Chelsea Denofa, and he spins out. So quickly, what happened?
Is Denofa? I wonder if Denofa mad at himself there, or did he expect Vaughn to be going faster at initiation?
I don't know.
Those are two little things that just popped into my head. Was he frustrated at himself, or did he think that Vaughn would have been going faster?
Third place battle. Adam LZ is going to lead Chelsea Denofa, giving chase. Adam LZ is going to initiate that first outside zone. Chelsea Denofa past that front clip. Denofa now through that power alley. LZ, you can see the composure, Ryan. You really talked him up quite a bit. You said, this kid's got it, man. Can he get his first ever FD Pro podium finish? Round two, there it is, that big flick in that outside zone. Adam LZ keeps his composure, but he does take out that front clip. Now through the power alley into that sweeper. That three-wheel motion. LZ, look at reeling him in, getting closer. But is it enough, Ryan? Got a clean start. LZ initiates that first outside zone. Both of them clean around that front clip. That's where they needed to dial it in. That second outer zone through and out of that power alley into the third outer zone. Both of them dialed. Chelsea Denofa sweating with that gold nose in that last outside zone and bringing it across the finish line. Chelsea comes out swinging, literally. Big angle there from Denofa, past that front flip through the power alley. And Adam LZ loses a little bit of ground here. All that tire smoke being kicked in Adam LZ's face. Massive angle there. Look at LZ. Oh, wow, look at that right on the side, and he goes off course.
He went off course before the finish line.
And I believe that was right before the finish line, and LZ saying... You haven't seen that video, really cool video. Let's listen to number 88, Chelsea Denofa. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Here we go.
Chelsea Denofa, zero chill Denofa. Again, the bumper budget over at RTR is, I think, just first run of this battle. Denofa initiates. Big angle there from Denofa. You can see Field gaining ground. Oh, and a correction there from Field, the drift cave. Owner and curator there into that second outside zone. Denofa filling all of it. Slow and steady, not slow at all, but definitely steady. Great angle there. Good transition from both the drivers. Field, you saw him just let Denofa just eke by. He has the power back on his side. Denofa higher than Field. Look at that, the gold nose. Nosing in onto Matt Field. Giving a little bit of distance there on that second outside zone. Field, he's doing exactly what he needs to do, but if Denofa continues on the pace that he's at, Denofa goes wide around that second front clip, but is this enough, Ryan? Denofa brings it around. Man, look at Field pulling away. Definitely had the power of the babe. There you go. So great heat will not be. Here we go. Denofa initiating into that big bank. All red, Reader down on the bank. Denofa, massive angle. Reader struggling a bit to get higher. And now past that front clip into that second outside zone. Here goes Denofa. Massive angle from Denofa. Reader. You can see he gets to the side of him, but now how's he going to handle this? Into that final outside zone. Both of them filling all of it. Well done by Denofa. Reader, just a little bit of struggling there, especially just right. Those centerline wheels going around. Big angle there from Denofa. Essa, middle line of that bank. And here we go into that second outside zone. Oh man. Essa, shallower and not all the way out. Look at that, now he gains the proximity. Denofa giving him, taking out those cones. So that's going to be offline, but you know, just seeing where Essa was. Guys, they know to throw down, but they got to race on Sunday again. They got to run. Here we go. All right, so keeping it high. There's Vaughn getting your tapping. There goes Chelsea. He's following him up. Like I told you, their bumper budget into that outside zone. They are throwing a brick on it. Chelsea was talking about hard. Oh, doctor, look at this. Chelsea making his presence felt. Yeah, all RTR, ready to rip. Pounds of boost. He's running for that magic number of 1,000 horsepower. He says it's the wildest car he's ever driven. So here we go. Chelsea Denofa and Farouk Kawai. Denofa initiates a big gap there quickly. You can see Denofa sliding into the outside zone. Massive angle there from Chelsea Denofa. Farouk, middle of the bank. Let's see if he can catch him here on the inner bank, past that front clip. Good angle there from Chelsea Denofa. Again, the judges really pointed that out on that transition. Want to see the angle, not just the quick shimmy through that front clip. Ooh, Chelsea Denofa checking up maybe a little bit, but we talked about the accel and decel zones. That was a decel zone entering into that final outside zone. He has some reservations, just committing to it, initiating. He's driven with him before, Farouk and Chelsea, but here goes Farouk out front. Like you said, one of the wildest cars ever driven. He's low on the bank right now. He's working it up. You can see him shimming his way up top. And now past that front clip, let's see if Farouk can put something together here. Now down in that inner bank. You can see just dipping that back right toe in. Talking about that back right exit tire. Now coming into that front clip. You know, you got to think about this track. Almost has glimmers with that hook there. It almost reminds me a little bit of Seattle too, because you really got to bring. Yeah, because Osbo is out, and also consider that Forsberg is still in contention for the top 3 finish as well. Chelsea Denofa going in. Michael Essa chasing him down. Denofa with some amazing angle there. Essa does have the proximity now, but can he mimic the angle? He is ripping into that inside bank. Oh, look at that. There's the bumper budget. Goes up one more bumper into that front clip. So much smoke being kicked out of the back of that Ford Mustang. Michael Essa can barely be seen. Wow.
High risk place over Osbo.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, because Osbo is out, and also consider that Forsberg is still in contention for the top 3 finish as well. Chelsea Denofa going in. Michael Essa chasing him down. Denofa with some amazing angle there. Essa does have the proximity now, but can he mimic the angle? He is ripping into that inside bank. Oh, look at that. There's the bumper budget. Goes up one more bumper into that front clip. So much smoke being kicked out of the back of that Ford Mustang. Michael Essa can barely be seen. Wow.
High risk.
Denofa, that was crazy.
Collapsible bumpers, baby.
Yep, bumper budget going up. Here we go, the second half of this battle. Getting everything back up and clear. And we are clear to send. Thumbs up from the drivers. And Matt Sopa turning on the lights. As soon as they extinguish, it's go time. And there we go. Michael Essa will lead. Chelsea Denofa giving chase. Essa initiates. Look at Denofa. Not giving him an inch. Oh man, Michael Essa, great angle. A little lower on the bank there in that lead position. Coming now into that inner bank. I know Essa, or excuse me. Wow, look at that. Denofa bringing the heat around that front clip, and a wide swing by Essa does save it, brings it back into that final outside zone.
Well, I think the one major thing that was missing there from Michael Essa was something similar to Chelsea.
Performance Mustang RTR Spec 5D going against Jonathan Aaron, the ISR S14. Here we go, Chelsea Denofa initiating the Type F. Oh, look at Aaron jumping up. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Oh, Chelsea Denofa goes higher on the bank. And we saw Chelsea Denofa again grabbing third place on Friday. Whoa, Aaron ducks into that smoke. He is all over the track right now. Aaron takes a shallower line. He goes off course. And I got to think that he just saw Denofa just have an amazing run and will lead. Coming across the nose of Denofa. Aaron initiates. Not a large degree of angle. Now he pours it on, but with him pouring more angle on it, it drops him down the bank. Now Denofa, I would say, has to take a calculated risk here going against Aaron. We saw how it transpired for Ryan Turk there. Seems like no big thing there for Aaron out front. And he does swing wide, hangs it out there, and coming into that final outside zone, Aaron and Denofa. Holds his fate in his hands right now, second or third.
Right now, as it stands, it is a 8-point difference.
Wow, okay. Chelsea Denofa will lead. Jeff Jones giving chase. Our first battle of the Type S Final Four. The purple lights are on. Denofa initiates, pulling away from Jones, not part of the equation. Denofa dragging bumper up on the big bank. Denofa turning it to 11. We saw him in third place on Friday night. And you know what? Just the way Denofa is driving, all I can say is the way he's going to lose this is taking himself out and making a mistake.
Well, as you said, turning it up to 11, that truer words have not been spoken.
Lights go off, emotions go high. It's on. JTP initiates into the bank. High, look at that. Scraping the bumper once again. No timidness at all. Look at that. Shredding that like a banana. Jeff Jones comes in hot. Woo! Look at that transition from Jones. Comes up a bit shallow. Pollock goes deep. Now transition in that final outside zone. Pollock and Jones. Oh, man.
Honestly, you know, that was one of the best lead runs I think we've seen all night. I mean, that was full commitment. We always thought that from the first victory that he had in Long Beach many years ago, but now it is a legitimate claim to say that he is one of the top guys. And let's remember, it's going to be 1-2 him and Gittin. That is not the way the championship came into this round.
No way. But you know what? Odie Bakshis would love to end the season with a win. Taking that momentum into 2021. Chelsea Denofa. Big angle from him. Does not get as high as we saw previously from Justin Pollock. That's a great unit of measure, but he is flying into that second outside zone. He definitely gets deep there. Odie Bakshis still, again, the teal and blue, the shadow that is Odie Bakshis. Might have just deemed his new nickname right there. He is just, man, he is everywhere, man.
Amy does a tremendous job when she's in that position. I'm not sure if she's doing it tonight.
Yeah,
but
she is.
If she is, she'll know exactly what to tell him to get that strategy to take home the win.
You know what she says?
What?
You got this, babe.
You got this, babe. All right.
There we go. Odie Bakshis out front. We'll see if you got this, babe. As Chelsea Denofa brings on her home. We saw him grab a win earlier this year in St. Louis. He got round 2. Oh, man. Chelsea's in that smoke line. And there it is, Ryan. You called it. Look at that. Nice. As Denofa makes a mistake. on that front clip. Odie Bakshis, one more outside zone for glory, and he could have a victory here in the 2020 season.
You know, how Denofa saved that was unbelievable. I think that's a testament to his driving. He was fully blinded coming off the